How Yinz doing? Welcome to the Where Yinz Going podcast. I'm Matt. I'm your host. Joining me again today is Amanda to talk about more of the Disney character dining. Yay!
Woohoo! My favorite thing, food.
Now we are restricting this to Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. We talked about all the different places you can eat in the parks last time. Today we're moving to the hotels.
Yes.
And that just hit me that we haven't talked about Disneyland character dining. So there's another
Oh,
episode we got to
there's
figure
another
out.
episode. We'll have to, yeah, I
Oh,
totally forgot
darn.
about Disneyland.
Uh,
Sorry.
It's fine. Sorry, Disneyland. We didn't forget your birthday or anything. So
Right.
just a little bit of the character dining.
Okay.
So, but let's move to hotels and potentially the one of the best places you can have character dining in Walt Disney World Resort. I'm not going to say the best because Amanda would disagree with me, sort of, but
Well, it depends.
it's up there. That's the thing. It depends. This is,
It depends
def-
on your personal opinion.
yeah, this one's traditionally one of the best, though. And it's at Chef Mickey's at Disney's Contemporary Resort. The theme is a family celebration. You get to meet Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto. It is only breakfast and dinner. It is a
Mm-hmm.
buffet and it's American. And back in the day, you could also meet Chip and Dale because we went here. Oh, geez,
Yes,
I was in high school. I want to
I
say it
remember.
was like 15 or 18, and I was wearing a hat that I played lacrosse in high school, and I had a hat with lacrosse, my lacrosse team stuff. And Chip and Dale came over, and one of them pointed to it, and they started miming like they were cradling a lacrosse stick.
Hmm.
And Amanda knows what that is because she lives in Connecticut, and that's
Yeah,
a big thing up there.
yeah, it is.
So some of the things you get are for breakfast, buttermilk biscuits and gravy. So just I could just eat that up the whole time.
I know, right?
The steak and egg scramble,
Which is actually pretty good.
and also a tofu scramble.
Yeah, no, that's not pretty good. I don't like tofu. Um,
My
but
wife's a tofu fan, so she might like that.
yeah.
So then dinner, you get carved meats,
Mm,
shrimp scampi. Again, that's right in my wheelhouse.
right.
The vegetable stir fry noodles,
Mm-hmm.
mac and cheese, good home cooking for the kids, and then the
Right.
warm apple crisp for dessert.
Which is delicious.
So warm apple crisp or the gray stuff.
Hmm.
Leave it up to the dishes to decide.
Depends on if I want warm dessert or cold dessert.
Good call. Now, this is in the contemporary lobby, and actually, I'd say just go for both, warm
Right.
and
That's
cold.
true.
Yeah, you might have to make an
Why do I
extra
have to
stop, but
choose? One of each. That's
this is
usually my
America.
answer. It's
Yeah,
dessert. Why do I have to discriminate? Like,
all inclusive. That's it.
there,
Being more welcoming.
yes.
I like that perspective.
Yeah.
This is America, right? We can get what we
You
want
get
when we
one, I
want
get
it.
the other, and we share. That's how this works. That's how my vacations work. I'm
Sharing
just
is
letting you know.
caring. See, the man is teaching good manners as well with the sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Unless it
Unless it
comes to,
is Unless it is cheddar cheese soup, we discussed this on the Food and Wine Festival podcast. Unless it is that cheddar cheese soup, you're getting your own. That's the only time I'm not sharing.
I was going to say sharing is caring unless it comes to germs with your kids because they
Oh
tend to share those
God.
too. But that's a
And
whole
it's
other
the beginning
story.
of the school year, so it's about to begin.
Exactly. Yeah.
God
We've
help
already
me.
experienced that.
Oh, God help me. It's coming.
Now, Chef Mickey's is in the lobby of the Contemporary. And that's just an impressive thing that just the A
Yes.
frame, how tall that is, just looking up. And it's pretty neat just seeing all the different levels looking over you. And if you stay there,
Yeah,
being in those levels, looking down
it's
onto the
very cool.
lobby, that's just one of my favorite places to stay,
Hmm.
just for that. Now the monorail does pass overhead, so you have a little bit of entertainment every couple minutes.
Yes. And they do
And
dance parties every 45 minutes. So you twirl your
yep,
napkins. We had a great experience with this one with my little one. So we went his first Disney trip. We only did the Magic Kingdom, but we did dinner the night before here at Chef Mickey's because he had never met Mickey, right? So we ended up doing a late dinner. For some reason, that was the only reservation because we did like almost a last minute trip to Disney. And our dinner was at like 8 o'clock at night. So he ended up being one of like the only kid in the dining room at one point. And the music comes on for all the characters to come around. And because he was the only child, he had all five characters dancing with him at the same time. He thought it was the coolest experience we've ever had. I'm pretty sure it's like top five at this point. We've had a few Disney trips since then. But yeah, I have a great video. He had the whole song, just all five characters were just there for him. So that was pretty cool.
I think that explains a little bit about Amanda's son too, and I think you just ruined him with that trip. That it's
Oh,
like, oh,
he is
personalized
Disney
expense,
spoiled.
oh,
He is,
personalized attention by all five
yeah. That was
does not
also
happen.
the trip that he got front row. So far, since all of his trips, he has gotten front row on every Disney ride that he wanted it. So, without asking, he just has the luck. So,
Okay, mental note: make a trip with Amanda and her son next time. Got it.
our kids are almost the same age anyway. We might as
Yeah,
well.
they would get, and we've talked about the two of them before. That
It's that the two of them would bond. It would be terrifying and wonderful
it,
all at the same time.
truer words have never been spoken. That they would get along and they would have a fabulous time. But I don't know if the world could handle those two
No,
together, especially in Disney.
right? I don't know if it would still be standing at the end of the vacation.
And of course, this is going to Chef Mickey's. This is like every Pittsburgher is perfect for this because we got the terrible towels,
That's true.
and so
Yes.
we're used to twirling towels around. So when you got to twirl your
Yes.
napkin, I mean, it's like stand back, people. We got this. Just observe, watch the pros.
Right? It's like that in the hoop-de-doo review when you twirl your napkin.
See, it's like we got this and that. Just.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is one of the best character meals, and the characters are in their chef outfits.
Yes. So
Hence the name, Chef
hence the
Mickey's.
name, Chef Mickey's.
Amazing. The Imagineers are just brilliant with their naming techniques.
Right?
Now, hopping on the monorail and making a short trip over to Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Don't forget the and spa.
Right.
We're
The
going
most magical place for us adults that love, relaxing on our Disney vacation. Haha. Two words that
especially
don't usually go together.
especially after a long day in the park, you need that spa trip. So,
Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt.
19 been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Yeah. 1900 Park Fair, and the theme here is making wishes. And
Mhm.
now this is pretty neat. You get to meet some characters that you don't get to meet normally in other places. Tiana,
Yes.
Cinderella, Aladdin, Mirabelle. Now you do get to see them in other parts, but it's kind of rare. And it's interesting the theme of this that just on the surface, those characters don't seem to really mix. But with the whole making wishes thing,
Mm-hmm.
all of them
Wishes do come
have,
true.
yeah, they made their wish. It came true, and it's a nice thing. I'm surprised I'm wondering if they would ever add Asha from Wish to this.
Oh, yes, maybe. She would be a good addition too.
So it's breakfast and dinner, another buffet. It's American, but it's also some of the food is inspired by the characters.
Yes.
So there's Mickey waffles, then there's the Aladdin waffles and the Tiana waffles. No, just kidding.
No.
That would be
Which,
pretty
come
neat
on,
though.
again, that should be. Disney can make Simba and Stitch waffles. You should be able to, get this going.
I don't have one, but I know people who do. There's the Death Star waffle maker. So,
We
yep,
also have
Amanda.
that. We have multiple Disney waffle makers. Yes.
And since Star Wars is now Disney, it works.
It counts. Darth Vader is absolutely a Disney princess, just saying.
I say Kylo is more along that line because he's definitely a
Yeah.
diva.
They are all divas. They're
Yeah,
Skywalkers. Just saying.
it's not untrue.
Uh-huh. They're not villains, they're just misunderstood.
So anyway,
Anyway,
back on track. There's bread pudding with vanilla creme. Was it anglaise?
Anglaise.
We have established Amanda's the French speaker here.
Oui,
There's croissant breakfast pizza. Okay,
which
I
is
guess I
so
don't have to
good.
put the accent for that.
Hmm.
Spiced tofu scramble with vegetables. Again, Amanda has voiced her opinion before about the tofu scramble.
No.
There's guava and cream cheese Danish. It's Danish, so it's got to be good.
Hmm.
Then there's the double chocolate muffin.
Hmm.
Thank you. And then the cinnamon pull apart.
Which is also yummy.
For
Oh,
dinner, now here's where we get a little more of the theme stuff of Tiana's gumbo with spicy, was that andouille sausage,
andouille.
andouille,
Yeah.
baked salmon with saffron lemon butter,
Hmm.
prime rib, curry roasted chicken, couscous. So again, a little bit of that Middle Eastern flavor for Aladdin.
And the favorite for both breakfast and dinner, which is a Grand Floridian specialty, strawberry soup.
I'd give it a try.
It has its own flavor profile. My child has determined that he will not try it, but it is a Grand Floridian specialty. It is since the inception of 1900 Park Fair, they have always had strawberry soup. It's You have to try it. It's just I can't tell you what opinion. You have to make your own.
It's one of those you have tos. It's coming
It's
from
one of
Amanda.
those
She's
things
saying
like
you have to,
it's one of those things like Dole Whip. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it.
but you gotta try it.
But you gotta try it.
Now, after you've had your strawberry soup for dessert, the warm chocolate cake,
Mm,
cheesecake, and cupcake. So this is like the, you know,
yes.
full spread of cake type desserts.
Yes.
And again, one of each, please.
Yes.
And there's something about having the chocolate cake that's a bit warm too. That
Mm,
it's oh yeah.
mm-hmm.
Now the food here in like the atmosphere, it's a little bit upscale for dinner, but
Well,
there's
you're in the
still
Grand
the
Floridian.
yeah, you're in the Grand Floridian. So even whenever I just walk in that lobby, it's like, okay, I need to wear my tuxedo to get in here just to
Right?
fit in. It's so grand. Oh, amazing. I just got how they got the name of it.
Right?
I was today years old. No, I'm just
I am
kidding.
wondering what the lobby is going to look like when it is finished. I'm a little disappointed that they're not going to have the gingerbread house this year because of the lobby renovation. Like, that's
Yeah.
disappointing. You really mean to tell me you can't squeeze it in somewhere?
What they have to do is whenever, since they're doing renovations, they just have to have the gingerbread scaffolding. Okay.
There
It's
we go.
structurally
That's
sound.
perfect. Come
Come on, Imagineers. You're creative. Get with it.
on.
Come on.
If we can think
Artistic
this stuff up,
license.
like,
Now, but despite some of the little upscale dinner options for the food, there are regular things for kids to try. So, it's not going to be, oh my gosh, is my kid going to like this? Whatever.
mm,
Typical. Again, it's Disney. They know kids
it's
are
Disney.
coming.
They know your kid is picky. We've all got them.
And sometimes your husband's picky and whatever
Hmm.
else. So, yeah.
Also true. Yes.
And now the next runner, well, here's the 1A to the 1 of Chef Mickey
This
for
is my
best
opinion
character
of the
meal.
best character meal and the one that we have to do every time we go because Stitch is my spirit animal.
So, Ohana, it's family.
My child can do the Stitch giggle.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I have a Stitch for a child.
He gets,
So,
I bet he gets extra points whenever he does that at
yes,
Ohana too.
they think it's the funniest thing on the planet. Yeah.
Especially because they only have to hear it a couple times. But
Only a couple times, just not every day for years. Yeah.
now that, yeah, this is in Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. It is themed to a Polynesian family feast.
Hmm.
And you get Lilo, Stitch, Pluto, Mickey, and there's some others in there. So it's not just the Lilo and Stitch thing. There are other, get the some of the traditional characters, but
Yes.
having Stitch at breakfast, as long as it's the nice Stitch who's at breakfast seeing things.
Oh, it's fun. I appreciate this breakfast because Stitch is a character in so many more ways than one. And you get the downtime where I mean, it is very busy. It's a very sought after reservation for breakfast. But you get these times when Stitch is creating his chaos, and it is just so much more worth the entertainment. It's He's usually like messing with one of the chefs, or they do a little, drum parade throughout, and like every once in a while he'll come out with his drum at the not parade time, and he's like, haha, banging the drum, running around, like, being Stitch.
And so that's the other neat thing of it's not just when the characters are with you that you get the entertainment. That
It's
there's
when
other
they're
times. So pay
Yeah.
attention to what they're doing. Always know
Yeah.
where Stitch is.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, it was funny on our last trip. We were walking through one of the stores, and my little girl grabbed a couple of plush Stitch dolls, and I took a
Hmm.
picture and we posted it of. We went to Disney and we left with stitches, but in a good way.
Right?
Now the meals offered here are for breakfast, and I think there's both lunch and dinner here too.
There's
But the
breakfast and dinner currently.
breakfast and dinner, okay,
But
just breakfast and dinner.
dinner is not a character experience.
Yeah,
It's only
the only characters at
only
breakfast.
breakfast has characters, yes.
So have this for your either day that you're eating at or that you're going to the Magic Kingdom because you're gonna be fairly
Hmm.
close and get there early if you don't want to be late, if you still want to rope drop stuff, or if you're gonna
Hmm.
have a more leisurely day at the Magic Kingdom, or if this is your resort day, or a day that you mind getting later started. The parks. So keep that in mind. It's family style. It's a combination of American and Polynesian food, Mickey
Hmm.
waffles, and then Stitch waffles.
Pitch waffle.
But be careful, the Stitch waffles might cause trouble on your plate.
Yes.
Just just saying. Scrambled eggs, biscuits, fruit, Hawaiian style ham with pineapple compote,
Hmm.
sausage, pineapple coconut bread, fried island style potatoes.
And pog juice. Oh, my favorite thing on property. One of.
And so you have to start making that list and
I know I have a
we're
lot of favorite
ranking.
things. There's some things that are just quintessential Disney that I have to like, I have a checklist like every time, even though I'm there so many times, like I have to do this, I have to get this, I have to drink this, I have to eat this. Like it's not Disney unless I'm doing all the Disney things.
Yeah, the favorite thing, it reminds me of my uh, little league coach that we knew this guy for years. He was a teacher at one of the other local schools and he
Hmm.
coached basketball and we all played that too. And so my family knew him very well. And so we had this kind of relationship. But he would go up to my younger sisters like, you're my second favorite in your entire family. Everyone else is tied for first. So of course, he would change that and he would say that's like us individually, like at different times. So,
Right.
good natured ribbing stuff. But yeah, that's Amanda. It's like, yeah, this is my second favorite thing at Disney. But then this is first, and this is first, and this is first,
Hmm.
and
That's yeah.
a lot of things tied for first in there.
Yes.
And now, as we mentioned, this is one of the best character meals. Uh, even though the dinner is not a character meal, it's still a great experience. Now, it's
Yes, there's some foods that are at dinner that are they're also very Hawaiian themed and like islandy themed. The sticky chicken wing sauce, whatever they use, that's delicious. And the aloha noodles are I could eat a pound of them. Just I'll just take the noodles. That would be great. They're so good. Literally the trip that we took the last time in December, we ate at dinner. And then the next morning we had our character breakfast. Like we had to eat twice at Ohana.
I'd have to spread that out because after the dinner there, I don't know if
Oh,
I'd be hungry
so
for the
good.
next
And
two
it's
days.
family style for dinner too. Like they will bring
Yeah.
you more, which is not the nice thing about family style is it's not a buffet. Like they bring you a plate to share at your table. But if you want more of one thing, they will bring you another plate of sausage, another plate of pineapple. Like my kid wanted to just eat pineapple and they brought him a bowl of just pineapple.
And
Like
that's the
he
other nice
probably
thing.
ate his weight in pineapple the last time.
My little girl could do that too.
Like, I don't care. Eat fruit. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Like,
And the other nice thing about the family style thing is whenever the food's gone and you call them over, it's like you can blame somebody else for eating it all. So it's not, oh,
right?
it's not me who's eating. I'm eating like a bird over here. It's,
Hmm.
the rest of everyone else is, just chowing down. So could you please bring
Yeah.
more? I'm just a spokesperson. I'm not asking for it for
Hmm.
myself or anything. Now, this is not quite the luau dinner they used to have at the Polynesian many years
Oh, I
ago,
wish they would bring that back.
but it's still, hey, you're getting the food. You don't quite have the luau in the entertainment,
The
aspect,
luau
but
was fantastic. Like, I so wish they would bring that back.
okay, Disney, come on.
That luau, I mean, that was like having the Hoop-Dee-Doo review. Like, that was a dinner show, and the food there was really good too. And
Well,
I liked
and
having that authentic culture, you know?
hmm Oh, I still
It
have
wasn't
pictures
just
of.
like, oh, this is Moana. Like, okay, cool. Like, it was legitimate Polynesian culture.
I
That's what
still
I
have
used to
pictures.
like about Disney is like we've talked about this on the podcast too. I tend to like things that are no longer there, but
Stay tuned for future episodes about that.
right.
But
I
yeah, I
like
still have pictures.
things.
It
Yeah,
was
we've done that a few times and it was very memorable.
yeah, I'm either tween, early teen, something like that. That I'm
Hmm.
given the hang loose sign with a couple of the dancers,
Yeah.
and I think we have pictures of my sisters and maybe my mom up there doing the hula too.
Hmm. They used to do hula. I think they still do hula lessons at the resort, but I remember like before the show would start, they would do the kids and they would do the hula lessons.
Hmm.
It was cute.
And I actually learned, I actually still remember of how
Hmm.
the hula is not just a dance; it tells a story, and the
Yes.
different movements represent for things. I think I still got like the turtle thing. You put your like
Yes.
um make like fists, and then you put your
The
pinky and thumb
turtles.
out, and then like yeah, it makes like the turtle legs. Yeah,
Yeah.
your mom would be happy. Educational, right?
I know, right? We still do that.
Now we're gonna hop off the monorail line now, but we're gonna take a short boat ride over to Disney's Wilderness Lodge for
Mm,
storybook dining at Artist Point with Snow White.
yes.
So the theme is storybook fantasy, and you get to meet Snow White, Dopey, Grumpy. Grumpy's my favorite. Well, besides Donald, it's Grumpy,
Grumpy.
and unique to anywhere in Disney, the Evil Queen.
Yes. You get to dine with a villain.
So yeah, that's unique. You don't get to see her very often. It's like the rare times that you'll meet like Cruella de Vil walking through the park,
Yes.
or the evil stepmother, Cinderella's stepmother.
Or the stepsisters.
Hmm. Now this is only dinner. It's a prefix menu that's American, and now you feel like royalty because you can have royal prime rib roast.
Hmm.
And then here you guys with some of the names of this. There's the Brothers Grimm herb chicken, the Magic Mirrors slow braised pork shank, and I just love some of these names. So there's
Right? The
a
play
stroll
on
through nature,
words.
yeah, the which is asparagus leeks, arugula and gnocchi. There's cottage beef stroganoff, the sorceress spell of trickin' chicken, and so it's a chicken based thing, but it's plant based. So
Yeah.
there's your trickin' in there. There's also fish you can get. There's a dessert trio, and you get all three of these. A poison apple, quote unquote poison. Okay, so be careful with that, which is like a dark chocolate apple mousse with a sour center in it. So
Mm.
there's your poison thing with a little bit of a change. There's the
Hmm.
fairy tale gooseberry tart, which uses seasonal fruit and meringue. So it changes throughout the year. So you have to go more than once.
Yes.
And then the miner's treasures, which are cookies and cream, panna cotta with chocolate gems.
Hmm.
And then kids have chicken, fish, prime rib, mac and cheese, stuff like that. So again, kids will be happy. But again, this is Managed Dream dessert trio, and you get all
I
three.
love
So
dessert. And you don't have to choose, you get it all.
heading over to this is potentially my favorite place, the Cape May Cafe. That
I
it's in
love the beach club.
Disney's Beach Club Resort, which is like themed to like a New England beach. And
Hmm.
I can't decide if it's so absolute. So said how much I love the contemporary before, just because of the monorail and closeness to Magic Kingdom too. That's not too bad. Um,
Yeah.
but Yacht and Beach Club, Boardwalk, that area being close to two parks, and just the theming of it, of that whole beach thing, the marine, of a yacht
And the
club, the beach club, the boardwalk.
and the
It
sand bottom pool.
in Stormalong Bay. Uh-huh.
Oh, I think Stormalong Bay is my favorite pool on property.
Oh,
Like
it's
out of
hard
any
to
of the hotels, resorts. Like,
just because of that, it's hard to argue. Plus the water slide and little
right?
lazy river. So yeah.
Yeah. It's
Now this
hard.
is yeah, the character breakfast it's only breakfast for the character meal. It's Minnie's Beach Bash breakfast. How about saying that three times fast?
Ugh.
So Minnie, Donald, and Goofy, and they're like in their beach wear, so they're getting ready to have
Hmm.
a fun day on vacation. And that's why I think I like these places too. That not only are you on vacation in Disney, but your resort screams, "I'm on vacation."
Right.
So yeah, it's the vacation inside of a vacation thing.
Yeah.
Very meta, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now the food options are American, so omelets, scrambled eggs, French toast, Mickey waffles, and mini
Mini
waffles.
waffles.
There is the salted caramel beach buns with vanilla cream, chocolate chip pancakes, cheddar biscuits
Hmm.
and gravy.
Which are delicious.
And so great atmosphere here with the characters in their beach outfits. And it's again one of my favorites. And even just there's a little area that you can it's kind of an open concept with the restaurant that you can there's like a walkway that goes around the outside of it. So if you're just
Hmm.
walking past, all of that energy and atmosphere is there. And
Hmm.
just it's right off the lobby for the beach club. And just hearing the little clink of silverware on plates and glasses and the conversation that there's something about being in a restaurant and hearing that it just makes it alive.
Yeah.
And now dinner at this restaurant is not a character meal, but it's a clam bake. And so it's a
Mm.
seafood buffet. And so that
Yeah.
is why I like it so much too, of all you can eat seafood. Yes, please.
Yeah. It's really good.
I remember when we stayed there several years ago and got I think we did breakfast one time, we did dinner another time. We
Hmm.
stayed there a couple times, and we did beach club one time, yacht club another time, boardwalk a few times. So,
Yeah.
uh, oh man, it's just the smell of it, the seafood. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, don't go there
And
if
it
you're
depends
hungry.
on my like reason to go for a trip. Like if I go with my child, we're going to all four parks usually. Or like a family trip, we're going for a week. But like I go down a lot of the times with like one of my girlfriends as an adult trip. Like if we're only going to Epcot, I'm staying by Epcot at one of the Epcot resorts usually. Or
Oh yeah.
like it's I'd rather get on a bus to Magic Kingdom and walk to Epcot than vice versa, you know? So I
Although if you have the
prefer the
park
Epcot
hopper,
resorts.
if you have the
Huh?
park hopper, you can go
That
through
too.
Epcot and then do the
Yes.
monorail to Magic Kingdom.
True. Very true.
Because you don't get enough steps normally.
No.
But now, since the beach club is very close to the Skyliner, let's hop on that and head over to Disney's
That too.
Riviera Resort to Topolino's Terrace, which is themed to
Yes.
artists. And it's breakfast a la art, not a la carte, but a la art with
Mm-hmm.
Mickey and friends. And those friends are, it's Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy. So you're getting the big hitters there.
Yes.
Again, it's only a breakfast that you get with the characters. It's prefix, a combination of Italian and French food. Well,
Yes.
Riviera, that's what it's themed to. So
Mm-hmm.
appropriate. A few things like the wild mushroom scramble, sour cream waffles. So there's a little bit of a twist.
Oh, they were so good.
Was it quiche
Quiche
Gruyere?
Gruyere.
Gruyere, avocado and smoked salmon toast. So that's interesting for breakfast is the salmon.
Yeah.
Just other eggs, French
French
toast, wood
toast.
fired egg steak and eggs, Mickey waffle dippers, so little ones. So oh yeah.
And
So
what I
instead of
love, I didn't realize this until we ate there on our December trip. For the fixed price meals, if you can't decide between two entrees, this was like my dream, okay? They will bring you both.
of what
I
each
have
on the menu.
never asked for this, okay? Like so I just couldn't decide between two because they just both sounded so good. And my waiter goes, "Oh no, you don't have to decide. I'll just bring you both." And he brought me both. I was in heaven.
Now please avoid the temptation to say, "Oh, everything looks so good,"
Right?
and then
No,
they're because they're not
they
going to bring
obviously
you
won't bring
everything.
you
I
one
don't
of
think. Okay.
each, but like I could not decide between it was the French toast, I think, and the waffles maybe. Because like the waffles were stuffed with something and like the French toast or no, it was like the eggs Benedict or something. I don't even remember what it was. but I couldn't decide. And he's like, well, I can't bring you two sets of sides, but like I can bring you one meal and a side of waffles. And I was like, you can do that? He's like, I can do whatever I want. I'm like, okay, I- sure. And they bring you these breads in this little like in these pastries in this little like thing, and it was just divine. I was like, okay, you've sold me. Like I'm coming here every time now. And you're at
And
the
be,
top of the Riviera Resort. So you just get these views, like the windows, the whole restaurant is windows all the way around. So you get these views, like you look out one side and there's Epcot, and you look out the other and there's the Tower of Terror. And like if you look really far, you can kind of see the little castle way down over there on that side. And again, the characters do like their every 20-minute like dance. And Donald, the character that Donald was absolutely hysterical. Like he just had it going that whole time. He was making fun, and we have, my little one had a hat with Donald on it, so he would just walk by and take the hat and just walk away with it and come back, and my child was like, "Where are you going?" Like he just kept coming back to take the hat and walk away. It was quite entertaining. He just kept going. Like he was like even though he was walking around to tables, like he would just play with every table as he was moving around. It was really fun.
and that's why I love Donald because
Right?
Donald's
He
number
just
one definitely, and I have a tattoo of Donald on me, and I also
yeah.
have a grumpy tattoo, but and it has no comment on that. Okay, but
I knew that already. We had this conversation.
besides the amazing views of the other parks, just looking out the um and we talked about this with Mandy whenever we talked about the Skyliner resorts, is that the
Hmm.
Riviera is right next to the Caribbean beach. And so it
Yes.
has was it no, it's not Hourglass Lake. It is some other lake that is right there. Um
Crescent Lake, isn't it?
no, that's the one
No,
by Yacht and Beach Club.
that's the on beach side. That's
So Googling now. But anyway, the views
whichever one
there
that
too
is.
of looking out over it. It's just a good view that way too. In the Caribbean beach, the different colors of the different areas, Barefoot Bay, that's what it is.
Hmm. Barefoot Bay.
But the just the colors of it, that it stands out, and you can see the different areas. You can recognize, oh, there's Jamaica, there's Aruba, whatever.
Yeah.
But just the color of that, it just it pops. And being
Pops
coming from
beautifully.
like the artist area that
Hmm.
is the Riviera to seeing a nice color palette below you,
Right?
Disney thinks of everything.
Oh, they do.
But also the seeing again more different outfits with the Riviera, the artist outfits. It's
Hmm.
something unique you're not going to see all the over, anywhere else. And that's what the other one of the things that is big with people who go to Disney. It's getting picture, even adults getting pictures with the characters. But it's not just picture with Donald here. It's picture with Donald in
It's
this outfit.
every outfit
Over in you know
iteration on property.
Donald over in Epcot in the Mexican pavilion where he's wearing a
Hmm.
sombrero and the little
Yes.
poncho thing. And I remember my little girl got her picture with Donald a couple times, which it warmed my heart because it means I'm doing something right as a parent, right? But he was in Hollywood Studios, and it was around Christmas time, and so he had his scarf on.
Yes.
And then we saw him somewhere. She's like, "Hi, Donald, I got my picture with you yesterday here." And of course, he waved and nodded, and because you're walking by, we're like, "All right, we let other people get pictures." And there's also a bit of a line. We have others, dinner reservations, whatever else to do. So,
Yep.
but yeah, Donald remembers you. So
Oh, yes.
don't feel shy. You can say hi to him.
I had characters when I was a child that they were the same character and they remember you.
I remember when there was a picture of me like on our first trip of me. I think Mr. Smee was holding me or something along
Mhm.
those lines. Or my dad was holding me. It was with Mr. Smee. And then I remember when I was like 18, we went down and I made sure that I shook my hand with Mr. Smee to get another picture.
Mhm. We have a few pictures of this of Peter Pan throughout the years. That was my favorite character. And it's still Peter Pan.
He's another one who can cause some trouble,
Oh, he's a little mischievous. Yes.
especially in Disneyland. That I was
Oh,
doing, I think it was Disneyland that I was out. We were doing a
Disneyland, the
tour.
characters are out and about much more than they are at Disney World, and there's quite a few videos circulating of Peter creating some chaos in Fantasyland.
We were on a tour, guided tour thing, and he snuck up on our tour guide, and he crowed in her ear, and she was not didn't see him, was not
Yep.
expecting it, and she jumped, and she's like, "What the?" She stopped herself before she said some un-Disney like things, but she's like, "Oh, Peter,
Peter.
he does that all
There-
the time."
Yeah.
And of course, after he did that, he was skipping off and along, and like nothing had happened.
There's one video that I've seen of him heckling the evil queen from Snow White. He's hiding behind a bush and going, Snow White! Oh, wait. As she's posing for pictures with guests and just yelling out
Yeah,
random princesses' names. And she's like, Excuse me.
that's what we need more of. I
We need
understand
to
that
bring that into Disney World. Like that, I know that Disneyland is much smaller and totally different, but oh, although they
uh,
do that in Disney World, you see like Anastasia and Drizella very often, like riding the carousel or walking through. It depends on the character.
and giving the character some ability to ad lib, I think, would be really neat. I know they want to,
Yes,
they have to protect the brand and they have to be very careful with that.
yes.
Um, but I
But
know that
giving them
whenever,
the ability to ad lib and improv a little bit would absolutely heighten the experience.
because I know whenever we do stuff for the 501st and are dressed up as stormtroopers or whatever else, that I'm walking around and there's someone with a shirt on that has an X-wing. Like, excuse me, I need to talk to you about that shirt. It's like, oh, it's a wanted poster if anyone's looking for it, or like the Millennium Falcon or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wanted poster, I get you. And so, and other things of how you want to play with them, they'd all get some comments about, stormtroopers can't shoot straight and whatever else. And there's it can be some good ad lib
Oh, I
play, back and
understand.
forth, as long as it's, again, you have to pick the right
It's
people,
appropriate. It has to stay brand appropriate.
brand
Yes.
appropriate, and those who are good thinking on their feet, those who can do the ad libs,
Hmm.
and oh, what is it that they style of comedy where you just
Improv.
go improv. Thank you.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Oh, I
that's when
know.
you
I
need
have
good
friends like,
improv people.
and like I have friends that do the Renaissance festivals. They are actors,
Hmm.
and my one best friend is Queen of the Fairies for our local Renaissance fair. And she holds that even in real life. Like when you meet her, my young one is, I said, I was like, she's Jess, but there's too many Auntie Jesses in his life. So he has decided that she is Auntie Otter. So I said, Auntie Otter is Queen of the Fairies. And he goes, Well, she would have told me that. I'm like, oh no, this is a big secret. You're getting in on the family secret. And we met her at the Renaissance Fair and she was fully dressed. And he's like, oh my gosh, Auntie Otter is Queen of the Fairies. And he's asking her all these questions. And she's answering as Queen of the Fairies. And she knows everything about fairies because she's researched it so that she is accurate when she answers questions.
Hmm.
And like their knights are like King Arthur and Queen Guinevere, and they are true to their characters.
And that's kind of like whenever we had around 4th of July, I had on the um, Civil War reenactors talking about Gettysburg, and same thing. They know their stuff
Oh,
and
yes. I have
can get in
friends that go
character.
to Gettysburg every year, and they are very historically accurate.
So let's get to our last stop on our trip. And
Oh,
this one we have to
yes.
take a little bit of a alternative transportation. So we're headed to
Detour.
the Four Seasons Orlando and go into a restaurant called Ravello.
Yes.
And this is the Good Morning Breakfast with Goofy and his pals, which Goofy, Mickey, Minnie, stuff like that. Now it's
Mhm.
only breakfast and it's only on Thursdays and Saturdays.
Yes.
It's a buffet, it's Italian food. Now the thing is it's only on certain days a week, a couple days a week. You have to get transportation to the hotel. But the neat thing is, very few people know about this. So unless you're staying at
Yeah.
the hotel, you're not going to get like a huge crowd or have a big competition for the reservations here.
Hmm.
And some of the food, eggs, frittatas, Belgian waffles. So not Mickey waffles, but they're Belgian waffles, so it's pretty good, I
Still
guess.
pretty
If
good.
you want, yeah. Huevos rancheros, omelets, pancakes, smoked salmon, acai bowls, and granola parfaits.
Mm.
And
So
parfait is French for
yogurt.
parfait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just joking. I think that was like on we talked about Pee Wee before. I think it was on one of the Pee Wee's Playhouse things. It's like, parfait, which is French for parfait. Like mono, which means one, and rail, which means rail.
Right?
So, but who's ready for lunch right now?
Me.
Yeah.
I'm ready for Disney.
Yeah. Of course, I'm always ready for that.
Yeah, I'm ready for Disney food.
So, man, countdown starting. By the time this airs, you'll be like less than a week away. So,
I know. At least I have the Disney recipe books. So when I get Disney hungry, I can just make whatever I want.
and there's another tip. Not, I mean, it's an official tip, but get the recipe books and you can make what you want.
You know what? I'm going to make that my official travel tip.
All right.
You can always, which this is my travel tip when it's Disney specific travel tip. If there is a meal or specific thing at Disney World at any of the restaurants that you particularly enjoy, you can actually ask for the recipe. They will usually take your email. Sometimes they have them printed out already at the restaurants, but a lot of the times they have to take your email and get it to you at some point. But they will get you the official recipe for anything on Disney property.
Just be careful who you ask. I would not ask Stitch for the recipe when you're at
No.
Ohana, though. And the Skipper's Canteen, I'd be careful with those guys. They're tricky.
Yeah,
They're
but there
funny, though.
are quite a
I love
lot
that
of
place to eat, too.
cookbooks.
That,
There's a
too.
lot of cookbooks that they sell on Disney property, but even if there isn't a cookbook with that recipe available, there's a database from somewhere. Somebody on Disney property has a database of all the recipes because they have to know that for food allergies. But like many years ago, requested the recipe for my favorite cheddar cheese soup at Le Cellier, and they emailed it to me. And that's when I found out that trick. And I have requested recipes many times, and they have always come through.
And then Amanda saved those email addresses. Now, when she's not even there, she's like, just send it back. Like, hey, I'm having this for dinner tomorrow. Can you send
Yeah.
your recipe? She's like on a first name basis with all the chefs
At
there.
this point, I'm just about, yeah,
It's like, oh, it's her again. All right, just send her the list.
just send her everything.
So for mine, so character dining is very popular, and some of the restaurants are more popular than others. So if you want to dine at one of the very popular places, plan either later in your trip.
Mm,
So guests staying at Walt Disney World Resort hotels can book dining 60 days in advance of your check-in day, but that applies to the rest of your stay. So whenever you're booking a later in your stay, you give yourself a bit of a head start on over everyone else. So just to emphasize this or exemplify this, whatever the word is, say you're staying at Disney from Sunday through Saturday. So 60 days before Sunday, you can start booking, but you can book all the way through Saturday. So you can book something that's like 66 days in advance. So you have
mm,
less competition for it. Booking a dining reservation on your first day means that anyone who checked in on the days before you also had a chance to book those reservations ahead of you. So
yes.
a little more competition. And if you get a travel advisor, the travel
Mm,
advisor wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time to book that trip for you. Or sometimes he can even open at 5:45 a.m. So to open a little bit
yes.
early every once in a while. So they can book the dining reservation while you get to sleep in. And if you're
Yes.
West Coaster, that's even
Even
better because
earlier.
that's like 3 a.m. Although
Ugh.
for some of our travel advisors who live out there, that's just a late night for them.
Yeah, right.
It's not they're not getting up early. No, I'm kidding.
You're staying up late.
So A show of hands, who wants to get up that early and set an alarm to book dining?
Yeah.
Okay, so who will do it? That's your travel advisor. So
Me.
now, if you have a destination or experience that you'd like to have us discuss on the Where Yinz Go podcast, or if you'd like to share your favorite destination or have a travel tip, feel free to contact me. I'd love to hear your feedback and ideas. Amanda, how can people get a hold of you?
I am available on social media on both Facebook and Instagram at Dreams by Design Travel with Amanda. And I am also available by email, Amanda at dreamsbydesigntravel.com.
Here for the podcast, we're on Facebook and X at Where Yinz Goin, Yinz Yinz, Goin Goin with the apostrophe. All this information is going to be in the episode description. So if you want to contact us to book a trip or if you have any questions, you know how to find us. You don't have to worry about spelling or memorizing this or writing it down right now or whatever else. Please like, follow, subscribe, leave a review, tell a friend, let others know that we exist. We'll spread the awesomeness that is this podcast.
Yes.
See, Amanda agrees. Amanda, thank you. As always, it's so much fun. Amanda's coming back for a bunch more stuff too that we've already talked about.
Oh, yes, there's plans in the works.
So that's both a threat and a promise, I think. So I don't know.
Mhm.
So, Amanda, enjoy your trip. And everyone else, please join us next time. We're heading out in that. We'll see you later.